Welcome to another edition of 42 Straight Years In. On my Crackhead update, Lion Willie and this old lady just left about an hour ago. I thought they weren't gonna never go home. Shit. We ate breakfast, we sit around and talk, and we sip on a little Hennessy. And when Lion Willie get full of that Hennessy, well, that's when the story started. He said he's been up on Mars practicing with the new Mars rover that they trying to land. He said that's his new job now. He said, man, I tried to call you, but you ain't got the right kind of phone for me to talk to you on because of all this cosmic interference. Go figure on the cosmic interference. But he got this special phone nobody else don't have. Now I got a 5G phone, and he's got the iPhone 12. Now my phone is compatible. I can talk to him, but he said he can't call me from Mars. And his little lying-ass girlfriend, he done got her to line. She said, yeah, he couldn't even talk to me. Me and my old lady just looked at her. Come on, girl. You already done start lying. You been around Lion Willie too much. That's my Crackhead update. Y'all know what it is. Get your shanks out. And let's get ready to ride. Y'all had somebody in the comment section ask me, do you be making these Crackhead updates up or do it actually happen? Man, I don't know where you live at, but in the city of Dallas, man, these people is easy to find here. Man, all you got to do, well, I can go to certain neighborhoods. People from Dallas know where Oak Cliff is. I can go on Ledbetter at Gold Star, right across from Sweet Georgia Brown. Man, I can do 10 videos right there in that one spot. That's how many crackheads is in that one spot. That's one of the crackheaded spots in Dallas, Texas. All you got to do is go there and sit and park. You can stay in your car or get out and walk around. And there they are. They're all over the place. You can't miss them. They're in the dumpsters. Yeah, they behind the dumpsters. They're everywhere. Walking all over, all out in the street. Come on, man. I don't know what city you live in, but they're easy to find in Dallas. I guarantee you can go downtown Dallas, and it's full of dope fiends. You're going to see some of the craziest shit you ever want to see. Just hang around downtown for about an hour. Just hang around in the West End. Well, anyway, I'm going to discuss the situation at the Ramsey unit. We was working out in the fields. We was performing a labor, what they call topping corn. Y'all know how tall corn is. Probably some of it about 10 feet tall. What they would do, give us these sharp ass machetes. They about this fucking long. I mean, they razor sharp. They got to cut them corn stalks. And you cut the corn stalk, they wanted you to try to keep the stalks even all the way down the line. That make it easier on the corn picking machine. When they run it through, it has less work to do stripping the corn from the stalk. And then also they give the inmates something to do. Majority of the time when we doing corn, that means the cotton crop is not ready yet. And back in the day, they kept you fucking busy, man. They invent work for you. You was gonna stay busy every day. They had work for you. I mean, every day. Ramsey's are 12,000 acres. Ramsey 1, Ramsey 2, and Ramsey 3 put together. Well, during that time, it wasn't no Ramsey 3. And Ramsey 2 now is known as the Screenfellow unit. But it's 12,000 acres. And that means a lot of work. Anyway, we topping corn. And got this guy. I spoke on this once before. When they don't have enough field guards, they do what they call a wrap in. They went in 2 hole and got, I think they put 4 guys in 1 hole with us, with old Lord. And we just working. Man, it's hot up in that corn, man. Ain't no air blow up in this tall ass shit, man. It is hot. I'm talking about hot. Now they have high riders placed all the way around the field so you won't escape. And we just topping corn, and All of a sudden, now I had a position what old Lord was known as a striker. That means I didn't actually carry a rope. I wasn't assigned a rope. What my job was to help the other guys catch up with the squad. So I'm back there I'm one of the only guys in that squad. I am the only guy, as a matter of fact, can get close to old Lord. He don't play that shit by inmates getting close to him because he got a shotgun and he got his 45. The only other inmate can get close to him is the water boy who bring him his water. No other inmate, he don't. They had a thing back then. You could say, "Coming up on you, boss," and he'll say, "Come on." Old Lord didn't play that shit. Ain't no coming up on him. You come up on him, you're gonna get your ass shot. He don't even play that kind of game. So we back there working. I'm catching up guys. All of a sudden, a guy comes stumbling out of the corn. His pants down. Shit all over him. And they call this guy Fried Chicken. Now, sometime he used to come to the law library, and I stayed in the law library quite often. I always was trying to find something that I could get my case overturned with. And occasionally he would come to the law library asking questions. And if I know something, I would help a guy. And plus I had a typewriter. I know how to type and shit. And I had a book to teach me how to file all the motions. I know how to file a writ of habeas corpus, and I know how to file an appeal brief, a time cut, receive back jail time, all the little technical stuff that an inmate wanted. I know how to do it. If I didn't, I know how to research it. And this guy, he was from Texarkana, Texas. Now, I had kin people live in Texarkana, so occasionally I would talk to him about Texarkana. He called him Fried Chicken. Okay, Fried Chicken comes stumbling out of the corn with his pants all down. He comes and he said, "Oh, Lord, can I talk to you for a minute?" Oh, Lord said, "What the hell you want, nigga? Come up, walk to me buck naked." He said, "They raped me, oh, Lord." He said, "I called for you." He said, "I called, oh, Lord, please don't let them do me like this." He said, "Them niggas still rape you and you call on me?" He said, "I'm finna kill me a motherfucker for the day over with. I'm finna kill one of these niggas. Show me that nigga that raped you when you call on the Lord. Show him to me." And he called for the major, Red Rider. He started hollering for the major. Red Rider ride over. Red Rider say, "What the hell happened?" He said, "This nigga say he was up in that corn and they raped him up in that corn. But he called on the old Lord. And I wasn't able to save him because I didn't hear him." He said, "Now I'm finna kill me some damn body before the day over with." He said, "He called in the name of the Lord and he still got raped. Now, I don't play that kind of shit. You call on me, I'm going to save you." So Red Rider's laid back to be under that type of system. That's why when they got rid of all the old brutal majors and wardens, he still kept his job. Well, Red Rider is rare. You hear Red Rider beating the inmate up. He don't do none of that. He don't do it. So he didn't lose his job. He stayed on. A horse just threw him and they transferred him over to Beto. They ended up making him a warden so he could retire at full benefits. But he did not lose his job. All them old brutal guards, lieutenants, sergeants, all of them lost their job. They took all the supervisor positions from them. Some of them took majors and made them regular guards, like the major at Ramsey 2, Slim. His name was McGahey. They took his major rank and made him a regular guard and made him work at the back gate where he don't have no contact with inmates. Well, Red Rider kept his job. He did not lose his job. He wanted the few that stayed on at his regular position. Well, anyway, he said, "Tell one hoe, y'all come on out. One hoe, come out here and pair up." So everybody started coming out of the corn, and here come a guy named Red Arsenault. Red Arsenault is a hell of a booty bandit. He come out of there, shit is all over his shirt and everything. He guilt, and as soon as Fried Chicken seen him, Fried Chicken pointed him out. "There he is right there, Major. That's who raped me." Now, inmates don't feel bad. Inmates will help you, but you had to take the initiative to help yourself. You got a knife in your hand. How in the hell you let this guy rape you? He didn't cut you. You didn't even attempt to fight back. And nobody's going to have sympathy for you. Not back in the day. They wasn't going to have no sympathy. Man, you had to take the initiative to help yourself. You committed that crime by yourself. Now, I understand fried chicken didn't have no homeboys, no buddies there, or nothing. I understand all of that. That don't make you be less than a man. There's a lot of guys there didn't have no buddies and homeboys, and you wasn't finna rape them at all. And they got a knife in their hand, they'd have found you dead up in that corn. Well, anyway, Red Ryder asked Arsenault, he said, Arsenault, why the hell you have to rape old fried chicken? He said, Major, I want me some good virgin pussy. He said, boy, and he got some good. He said, I tell you what, old Red Arsenault. He said, oh, Lord, send him in my office this evening. He said, I want to have a little conversation with you later on this evening. And now, fried chicken is all messed up. And they called a truck and come out there to pick him up to take him in. Now, we coming out of the chow hall. We got to pass Red Ryder's office on my way to the cell block. They were beating the hell out of Red Arsenault up in that office. I could hear hollering and screaming up in there. They were tearing his ass up. Now, they had to, when Fried Chicken got out of the infirmary, they assigned him to the punk wing, which was 6th wing, and made him work in the punk squad. And Red Arsenault came back. He was all knotted up, blood all on his shirt. Them field guards and the old Lord and Red Ryder and Captain Bad, Sergeant Mater, all them done whooped the shit out of him in that office. He came back, he said, man, I'll take another ass whooping like that for some virgin booty. But it ain't the end. It is not the end. So, later on, we was in the chow hall. I see Fried Chicken and Red Arsenault talking. I'm looking, I said, damn, guy done rape you, bust your asshole wide open, and you talking to him? A couple more guys was looking to say, man, that ain't no good look there. Something ain't right. Now, it was on a Sunday. Wildcat had started a new policy that the inmates can stay up all night if they so choose. Your ass just better turn out for work at the right time. If you miss work, you gonna get your ass whooped. Simple as that. He didn't give a shit if you go to sleep or not. You stay up all night, because back in the day, TV went off at 1 o'clock in the morning. TV was off. And they didn't allow you to play table games because Ramsey don't have a day room. The day room is right in front of the old guy's cell. You can't be making all that fucking noise with dominoes and all that shit, and these guys sleeping. You got to go to work the next day. They didn't allow that. So I don't know why you would want to stay up all night. All you and another guy can do, probably sit there and talk. Well, they could play cards, but you had to play everything real quiet. Anyway, early in the morning on Sunday, I spoke on this old man. He served 52 years, and he was found actually innocent of the crime, Mr. Forbes. On Sunday, I love to watch Westerns. So me and him would meet out in the day room and get the TV voted on Westerns. He's sitting there with his quart of homebrew wine, and I got a cup of hot chocolate. Me and him be riding. Now, you could go on another cell block, because money talk in a Texas prison. What you do is give that inmate guard on your cell block a bag of coffee. Go to the other cell block, give that one a bag of coffee, and they'll allow you to come from this cell block to go visit over on the next cell block. So we sitting there, me and Mr. Forbes talking. Here come Fried Chicken walking in the door. Mr. Forbes looked at me to say, he said, I'm watching this guy, man. He said, his eyes not fitting in with what's going to happen. He said, he finna kill that boy. He said, he going to kill him for raping him. He ain't forgot, he going to kill him. Now, on a Sunday, like I said earlier, a lot of guys stay up all night and they sleepy. Because Ramsey also got showers on every cell block. You ain't got to go to the bathhouse. You can shower on your cell block. So a lot of guys will sleep till 11 and 12 o'clock. If they got commissary, they say, the hell, we're going to chow. They just eat in the cell. So anyway, Fried Chicken come in. I had stopped talking to him. He done let a guy rape him, and he won't even try to fight back, so I ain't never had nothing to say to him no more. He came in, he spoke. I said, hey, man, what's going on? I just looked at him. Mr. Forbes tell me, he said, that dude definitely make a move. He said, I can see it in his eyes. He finna make a move. So, we wasn't paying no attention. We sitting there watching the movie. He done sneaked down there. They had free weights on every cell block at Ramsey. He done went down to the first floor. Arsenal lived on the second floor, where I lived at. He done went down and got a barbell. Caught Arsenal sleep. He beat him to death with that barbell. I'm talking about his head was flat as a pancake when he got through with it. And so, now Cat didn't give a shit about violence, but he didn't like premeditated murder. He would tell you to defend yourself. He mean in the heat of battle right then. You and a guy get in a fight, if you kill him, so what? He wouldn't do nothing to you. You go to solitary at the most, that's it. Might not do that, depends on what mood he's in. Well, anyway, they took this guy to Two Wing and locked him up, took Fried Chicken to Two Wing and locked him up. He got indicted. I don't know, Cat had a lot of pull. I don't know, he talked to the DA or whatever he did. But nothing happened, well, nothing bad happened. Fried Chicken received 10-year sentence. He was serving 25. That 10-year sentences ran concurrent. In most situations, you picked up another murder in prison. Back in the day, Texas gave inmates 2-for-1 good time. For every 30 days you served, you received 60 days. So he would have to do 12 and a half years, and he would have been finished with a 25-year sentence. That's the worst case scenario. Because majority of the time, they wasn't going to give you a parole, and you done picked up another case inside of prison. You're not getting no parole. But 12 and a half years, and you off parole back in the day. There was no parole. You do the 12 and a half, you finish with your sentence, you go home. And Fried Chicken had been locked up by 8 years already. So they transferred him to Eastham, and he ended up going home from Eastham, but he killed Arsenal ass. You know, I always saw it like this, man. You can be overpowered. Some guys are from little small town. They can be tricked. But I looked at the retaliation factor. Okay, if somebody did you like that, retaliate on it. And I don't, to me, you back made whole again. Because anything can happen to you in a maximum security prison. And everybody think it's the small dudes. It ain't necessarily the small dude. I know some small dudes who bad as hell. And you ain't finna do shit to them. They will kill your ass graveyard dead. I'm talking about graveyard dead. Their size don't mean nothing. If you go by size in a prison, you ain't gonna make it long. Because you gonna underestimate a lot of people. Some of the baddest guys I know, they're small dudes. They not no big dude. And they hope to die, they will kill your ass. They hope to die, they'll do it. Okay, y'all follow me over on Patreon. The link will be in the description. I need my likes. Y'all like and subscribe. And I thank you for watching.